Hi lecturers, my name is Priscilla Chin and this is my final presentation on our Design Studio 2 project. So our project is the Artist Residence and the name of this design is called Scene. The objective of this design is to be a writing retreat home to inspire and offer a change of scenery from normal daily life. It's designed to appeal to my client's senses to inspire her writing. The President's study was on the Telegraph Pole House and Artist Retreat in Colombo for its passive design strategies and how the design fits seamlessly into the site context. So my client is J.K. Rowling. She is a very disciplined and structured person, and she follows a planned out routine, especially when it comes to her writing. She likes to write in an inspiring environment like her garden house, and she's also known to have a separate writing room just for writing. And this indicates a clear distinction and separation between work and play. So our site is in Tadum Hills, Selangor, and it is surrounded by palm tree plantation and also used to be a quarry site, hence the existence of Crystal Lake, which is one of the strengths of the site. Another thing to note is that within the site boundary, there are a limited amount of trees. So there's not much shade against the sun's heat and glare. So an introduction to my concept, which is site replication. It is derived from the views that are on site. What my concept means is that each space will have a specific view, and then the design of that space will replicate that view so that it will look like it's part of a scenery. And this is achieved by manipulating the openings to control how much the client sees, and also incorporating nature elements to mimic like palm tree plantation and also the materials used. This is a site response model, and the building placement is placed towards the Crystal Lake, and then it extends out towards the East Lake in reference again to my concept, which are the views. And this is a study of the views. The spaces planned out for my client are basically the basic necessities like bedroom, kitchen, toilet, writing area, and reading area. And then relating back to my concept again, each of these spaces will have their own view. So the design development started off with a rectangular box, and then it got divided up into different spaces and then orientated according to the views. And then comes the space planning, and finally the facade and the space experience. So this is the ground floor plan, and upon entering, my client is invited into an open space that is surrounded by plants and trees. There's also a visual continuity from the living room to the kitchen and dining area to invite my client further into the house. There is also a narrow walkway that acts as a transitioning space, and is also an exposed area so that my client, when she walks through, she is exposed to the sun's heat, the rain, the sound of the trees, and the leaves rustling, and the smell of the trees as well. Here is a bookcase partition wall and an enclosed and narrow walkway as to not welcome any uninvited outsiders or guests towards the more private areas of the house. The first floor plan consists of the writing area and the reading area, where my client can really focus down on her work without any distractions. Over here are voids as to prevent the space from becoming too enclosed or too cramped, and also provide a visual continuity from the upper level to the lower level and vice versa. This is the section drawing, and it shows that there are vertical plants that are seen through the large glass windows, and it mimics the palm tree plantation, which again relates back to my concept. And this is another section that shows also the skylight and light entering into the house. Here are some elevation drawings, and you'll be able to see the plant wall, facade, and trees that make the design fit better into the surrounding site context. Shows that there is a brick walls with cement plaster in use, and also a concrete slab as flooring and a smooth finishing on the flooring, so that when light shines in, it reflects light, just like how the lake waters reflect light. This is an exploded axonometric diagram that shows the structure of the design. So there's a concrete pad foundation being used and reinforced concrete structure, as well as a steel roof frame that supports the roof. And this is a compilation of all the drawings. And in this design, the client should feel like she's away from her normal daily life and into a different new change of scenery that can hopefully inspire her and invoke her senses by being surrounded and exposed to nature elements. This brings us to the end of my final presentation. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation, and I hope you have a good day. Bye!